Is slime stuck in your kid's hair? Don't panic, it's gonna be okay. In this video, I'll show you the simplest way to remove slime from hair. And the best thing is, it doesn't require any special chemicals or tools, and it doesn't even require any tears from you or your kid. Hi, I'm Cindy from Smart Family Money. I help you learn how to shop smarter, save money, and save time so you can get back to changing the world. Before we get started removing slime, let's quickly review what's in slime. The first ingredient is school glue. Just like Elmer's school glue or something similar, the good news about school glue is it is washable, which means it does dissolve in water. The next ingredient is borax. Sometimes slime recipes use something like contact solution instead, but it's the same chemical formula as borax. Next up is food coloring. Now, food coloring can cause some problems with hair because it can sometimes dye light-colored hair. We can talk more about how to remove that if you have that problem at the end. And the final ingredient in slime is water. And different slime recipes might have different amounts of water, so it could be thinner or thicker. Thinner slime is easier to dissolve than thicker slime, but either one is totally possible. All right, so now we know what's in slime, so how do we remove it? Well, there's all kinds of crazy advice about how to remove slime from your hair. I've seen everything from coconut oil to mayonnaise to brake cleaner. Please do not put brake cleaner in your kid's hair. None of that is necessary. I took a look at what dissolves slime the best, and I compared vinegar, which is a common one, to just warm water. I was surprised to find out that warm water actually dissolves slime faster than vinegar does. Now, vinegar does work better than cold water, but vinegar is not a great thing to be putting in your hair anyway. And when you're talking about a kid, warm water is all you need. Now, to show you how to remove slime from hair, I'm going to use my mannequin head. You may be wondering why in the world I have a mannequin head, but my parents bought her for me at a garage sale when I was a little kid. She's a real cosmetology head with real human hair, and it's how I learned how to French braid and do hair as a kid, and I absolutely loved her. She sat on a shelf in my room the whole time growing up. Now, a lot of people seem to find her creepy, but I don't because she's one of my beloved toys. But she does not have a name. I really think she needs a name. So if you have a suggestion, please leave one down below in the comments. I'd love to hear what you think her name should be. Anyway, back to the slime. I'm going to show you how I got some slime in her hair and we got it back out again. Okay, so you can see I really got the slime in the hair there. I tried to channel my inner toddler and just squish it in there and get it as gross as we possibly can. So to get it out, the first thing I did was dip it in some warm water. It's just warm like bath water. Nothing crazy hot or anything. And then I just slowly tried to work the slime out. It's really surprising that once you get the slime in the water, it feels soft and it's not sticky anymore. It just kind of slides out. Now, if I were doing this with a real child, I would probably just go ahead and put them in the shower. You could do this in a bathtub too, but then you're gonna have chunks of slime floating around in the bath, which is kind of gross. I just kind of worked my fingers through to pull the slime out. Surprisingly easy. And if you stood in the shower and just let the shower water run over you, I think the shower water would take care of most of it itself. If you have some chunks that are getting stuck in there, you might want to use a wide tooth comb or a brush to pull the little bits out. But definitely be really careful with that because anytime you're brushing or combing wet hair, you want to be careful with not breaking it. So I would definitely put some conditioner in, especially if your child has curly or textured hair. You don't want to be breaking it while it's wet. And some conditioner will help that just slide through. Sometimes slime has glitter or other chunks in it, and I think you definitely need something like a comb to pull those out. You can see I used a wide tooth comb just to get those last couple little pieces out. Now with this mannequin head, washing with just water was fine. Not too worried about the cleanliness of her hair. But with a real child, of course, you're going to want to follow up with a shampoo and conditioner. And you can see it looks really good. It came out surprisingly easy. Now in the water, you can see there are still chunks of slime, but they're not sticky at all. They just feel kind of soft and wet. And in the water, if you stir it around, they start to dissolve even more. And the warmer the water is, the quicker they'll dissolve. I don't think there's any harm with washing these down your shower or your drain because it does just fall apart in the water. As you can see, my mannequin's hair came out just fine with nothing but warm water. But sometimes with lighter colored hair, the food dye can cause some discoloration. In the same way that like Halloween hair coloring can sometimes discolor hair. But if that happens, don't worry, it's pretty easy to take care of. The simplest thing to do is just use some clarifying shampoo. The quickest and easiest one to find is Suave Clarifying. It's usually about 99 cents, so not a big expense. Just wash your hair with it once or twice and that coloring will come right out. One thing to be aware of with clarifying shampoo is it can strip out the natural oils of your hair, so you're definitely going to want to follow it up with a good conditioner. But you should be just fine and slime-free. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.